I'm back. I'm Karen Stanley with Rosenberg Library. We're missing all of our patrons and hope you're reading lots of good books and just want to keep people engaged and to know that we're still around and still rooting for everybody. I usually do the baby times, and so this is what that's going to be focusing on a little bit. We've got our train here in the background. Here's a pop-up book that I might have used. And this is one that makes sound. Got our video crew here with us. And as you see, pop-up books are extremely interactive and kids love them. They're very fragile, so you probably want to own a few so that you can tape it a million times and keep using it. Ours have a pretty short shelf life here. This book, I can't read you the whole of the book because that's a copyright infringement, but if you'll look, you'll see the vocabulary, the escalator, and the engineer, and all of that good stuff. So go ahead and keep using large vocabulary words with your kids. And let's start with Hickory Dickory Dock. That's how we start our programs. And if your baby is still laying not upright, they can go ahead and be laid on their back to do this, and you'll use your fingers as the mouse. And if your child is at the octopus age, that's a toddler that's everywhere, encourage them to stand up and go ahead and do Hickory Dickory Dock with us. We're going to go Hickory Dickory Dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1. The mouse ran down. Hickory Dickory Dock. Alright, so we know those rhyming words are very important to set the stage for a child learning to read. So clock, the dock, and we're going to go ahead and do our little rhyme here. Here comes the choo-choo train puffing down the track. Now it's going forward, now it's going back. Hear the bell ringing, hear the whistle blow. Chug, 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 fast and slow. Everywhere it goes. Oh, we forgot our little bee today. This is something that we usually do in the beginning too. Hickety, pickety, bumblebee, won't you say your name for me? Bzzz. And you can pop them right in the little tummy. Try to encourage them to say their name. You say their name for them so they'll learn to recognize their name. This is a high contrast object. See the black and the yellow, so that helps with everything too. At this point, if I were home with a child, I might pull out a puzzle. This is one of those big chunky ones. And here's our little choo-choo-choo train. And again, those sounds that babies can make, that'll set the stage for language. So you want to encourage, animal sounds, train sounds, any kind of verbalizing that a child can do. Also, the big chunky puzzles. How else is that going to fit in there? Here's our car and our sailboat and our airplane. Puzzles are a first, look at shapes for children. And shapes are actually what the letters of the alphabet are. So it all ties together. That's another trick that I like to do. You can take one of your old tissue boxes and stuff it with socks, or if you have scarves. I luckily have colored scarves. So you let them pull it out because they're masters of creating chaos. And as they pull them out, you can identify the colors. What color is this? Courtney, what color is this?
Purple.
Good. And what do you think?
Black.
Oh, you're good at this.
Orange?
Yes, like a pumpkin or an orange that might be in your fridge right now.
Red.
Red, like the shirt I've got on. It says Rosenberg Library on it. And did you see my earrings? There's a little joke behind them. Ask your parents. What color is this?
Blue.
Very good. Courtney knows her colors, doesn't she? And?
Yellow.
And do you remember to do yellow? You can stick out your pinky and your thumb. Put the rest of your fingers down. Yellow in sign language. Oops, one more.
Green.
That's right. See how many colors you can identify. This is by Pat Carver. I'm not doing any copyright infringements. She is a Canadian who visited us here years ago, so long ago that her songs were all on cassette tapes, and now, she just said it was too much work, too much copyright, too much all of that to put them on CDs. But she sent me a CD a couple years ago.
Down by the station early in the morning, see the little puffer bellies all in a row. See the station master pull a little handle, chug chug, bloop, bloop, off they go. Try making up a verse. Down by the starting line early in the morning, see all the runners all in a row. Hear the official with the starting pistol. Ready, set, off they go.
All right, so a great resource we have available for you is Hoopla Online. I love the book Freight Train by Donald Cruz, and it is available through Hoopla. And what you would do if you're not familiar with Hoopla, it has movies and ebooks and audiobooks. You would go to our website and you would go to electronic services and then sign up for Hoopla. It's pretty easy. So that's a testimonial right there. So here's Freight Train, and I would normally act this out with the kids or read the book. So I've gone to Hoopla, I've selected it, I downloaded it in, as a checkout for me, and now I'm going to read it. And it's a little slow, but toddlers like it slow and beginning readers like it slow. So here we go. Freight Train by Donald Cruz.
Freight Train by Donald Cruz. A train runs across this track. Red caboose at the back. Orange tank car next. Yellow hopper car. Green stock car. Blue gondola car. Purple box car. A black tender and a black steam engine. Freight train. Moving. Going through tunnels. Going by cities. Crossing trestles. Moving in darkness. Moving in daylight. Going. Going. Gone.
And look, here I am, magically here. If you have a train at home, now's the time to pull it out. If you've got one packed in your attic that maybe you get out at Christmas time or belongs to your husband, you might get that out. Hint, hint. Anyway, you can also do sign language. Train. And here's an idea for the house too. You could take some regular boxes, cardboard boxes or toy containers or whatever you've got and make a little train. And here I've got my penguin. Hello. Hello all my good friends. I've missed you, and I can't wait to taste your fingers when you come back. Nom, 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 nom. He loves to taste baby fingers. This is our Mr. Scotty, the penguin. And we go. Chugga, 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 choo, choo. Alright, well you get the idea. That's probably good. But they'll love putting things in the box, taking them out of the box. And if you've got a baby in arms, you can use the feet to chug, 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 choo, 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 choo. You want to get those arms and feet moving and get them familiar with their body, and open your arms and close them, open and close. And here's our little peekaboo of the day. Peekaboo! I see you. Uh-oh, where'd the rabbit go? Courtney, do you know where the rabbit went? Where'd it go?
I don't know where it went.
Where's the rabbit? Hello there. See you later. And a little finger play that you can work on if you've got kids that are a little older, because this is good for fine motor. I'll say something, you can say it after me. My rabbit, Courtney, you're my audience.
My rabbit
has 2 big ears.
has 2 big ears
And a funny little nose.
and a funny little nose.
He likes to nibble carrots.
He likes to nibble carrots.
And he hops wherever he goes.
And he hops wherever he goes.
And they can hop and get a little physical movement going on. And then I think we're probably ready for our goodbye song. This has been quick, but what can I say? Okay. So we incorporate sign language into it. So we're waving goodbye. Some people have told me that their kids learn to wave goodbye in story time. Some kids have told me their kids learn to clap. So you're just introducing a bunch of different things. And it goes, goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time. You point to your watch to say, point to your mouth, goodbye. We'll see you next time.